Well, what do we have here? What do we have here? Hello, everybody. Welcome. We are live. Again, crazy little thing called live. And we are going to be talking about the CR bill. That's what we're going to be talking about. Well. And I'm going to sit here and hear myself because I have that on. So let's kick that off. My bad. So we're going to talk a little bit about the CR bill that they're trying to pass in government. Probably not going to make most of you guys super excited because it is, after all, a bill in Congress, and who likes that crap? However, this is a 1,500-page bill. Most bills that only need to be like one page, maybe 21 pages or something along those lines, not 1,500 pages. What you're looking at here is the new HR bill that they are trying to pass, which I thought was a CR bill, but it is a bill nonetheless. 1,500 pages of bullcrap and a bunch of hidden stuff on the inside. They're trying to get Congress to have a 40% pay raise. Yes, 40% pay raise for those folks in Congress doing God knows what they're doing, because according to everybody, only 6% of Congress actually does something anyway. And out of those 6%, maybe only 1% actually does something. So there's where we're stuck on that situation. Why are we going to pay 94% of the people who don't actually come to work in Congress an extra 40%? But wait, there's more. Congress makes about $174,000 a year, and they want a 40% increase, so it's going to take it to $250,000 a year. Do you think that's fair? That's what I want to know. Do you think that's fair? $250,000. I think that is nuts. So since we're on X and today's travel through time is going to be on X, let's listen to some of these posts. And this one is by Patriot Nona, it looks like. Nikki says, do not pass the CR bill. Shut it down. 1,500 pages of nonsense. This will totally undermine Trump and Doge, which is obviously the whole point, trying to limit any serious reform. Section 605 of the continuing resolution of the blanket immunity for Congress. Blanket immunity. How do you feel about that? All of the bullcrap that they're going to do in Congress, and they want to have immunity, blanket immunity for all of them. Do you think that's fair? Asking for a friend, right? So anyhow, that's a minor thing. Well, it's kind of a big thing, but it's kind of a minor thing. So here's another one. Even in the same post here, it says Congress is going for a 40% pay raise. I don't think that's fair. You don't show up to work, you don't get a 40% pay raise in a time where everybody in the freaking world is struggling. You're making $174,000 a year. You don't need to make more money. You're not struggling. You're in the rich category, not the medium category, right? But hey, it's even worse than that, because most people just hear, oh, they're just trying to get a pay raise, and everybody's like, yeah, we all are. Okay, cool. But no, it's not cool. So let's switch over to this one here. Congressmen in the United States, specifically members of the United States House of Representatives and the House Senate, earn a base pay of $174,000 a year, which I just said a few minutes ago. However, certain leadership positions receive higher compensation, so there's more, right? The House Speaker earns $223.5 thousand annually, right? Almost $250,000 already. While the Senate Majority Leader and the Senate Minority Leader and the President pro tempore, or whatever the heck that means, says that they make $193.4 thousand a year. House Majority Minority Leaders earn about $193,000 a year. These salaries have remained unchanged since 2009, despite a provision of automatic cost of living adjustment, which Congress has consistently voted to decline. They have turned that down, my friends. They are saying, no, we don't deserve that, which I think is pretty doggone awesome, if you ask me. Now, hi, Lynn. How you doing? Welcome to the show. So, I don't think that they need another 40% raise, if you ask me. I think they're making plenty of money as it is. And I got to move that around. There we go. So they're making plenty of money. And again, their cost of living has not went up in a while. Anyways, next on, let's move on to the next slide. So I asked X, how many members of Congress are there? And there are 535 members. In the United States Congress, 100 senators and 435 representatives. That's a lot of people. Now, if you take all of those people and you times that by $174,000, and then you had a 40% increase, that'll kind of give you your difference, right? I didn't get that yet, so I don't really know what the difference is, but you're looking at 75,000 times, I don't know, 535, right? That's a lot of millions, and that's what they're trying to boost in this bill right here. That's 1,500 pages. I think that's ridiculous. What do you think? Do you think it's ridiculous? Does Congress deserve a raise? I don't think they do. Let's move on to the next question I asked Grok. Grok here on X is an awesome service. If you're a premium member of X, I do highly recommend that. I am not sponsored or endorsed, but I love Grok. And the annual salary, according to 15 websites and 15 posts around the world, says the annual salary for most members of the U.S. House of Representatives is $174,000. The salary has remained unchanged since 2009, despite provisions for the cost of living adjustments, which Congress has annually voted not to accept. If Lynn says if they grant a raise, we need to give them an annual evaluation to see if they deserve one. I 100% agree. I 100% agree. Definitely should be able to vote on where our money goes instead of them hiding it in a 1,500-page bill. I think that is just ridiculous. Now, so I went to another one and said, X, Grok, tell me about this. How much does the president make? Of course, I spelled that wrong. Or did I? How much does the president? No, okay, this one here is spelled right. The President of the United States earns an annual salary of $400,000 a year. In addition, the president receives $50,000 as an expense allowance, $100,000 non-taxable travel account, and $19,000 for an entertainment budget, as specified in Title III of the U.S. Code. These figures have remained unchanged since 2001. So currently, the president makes $400,000 a year, right? Now, their entertainment expense is $19,000. $19,000. Okay, I'm getting a little off track here. $19,000. You pay all your bills with everything that you make in a year, and you tell me that you have $19,000 for entertainment, right? I don't have $19,000 for entertainment. I don't think. I don't know. Never really sat and added it up. But I think the president deserves that. But you have $174,000 for Congress, and you had 40%. That's $250,000. So every 4 years, you're making $1 million. Must be nice. Must be nice to sit in there and make bills about people not being able to cut their hair, right? Crazy Michigan thing here. In Michigan, it is illegal for a wife to cut their hair, without their husband's permission. Did you know that? It is a jailable offense. I don't think they do anything about it. I don't think I can call up and say my invisible wife cut her hair and I'd like her arrested. I don't know, maybe. Kind of crazy. But yeah, it's weird. They just make random laws because they're there and they're bored, right? So we'd like to make a law that concrete must harden within 15 minutes. If it's any slower, we must call it slowcrete. And if it's faster, we must call it quickcrete. Yeah, I don't know. I don't have a thing here. So I asked Grok another question. I said, what are the concerning things in the 1,500-page CR bill that they are trying to pass secretly? Grok says, the 1,500-page continuing resolution CR bill intended to keep the U.S. government funded through March 14th. This is just an issue and it's supposed to cover until March. That's 3 months away, right? And they're having a 1,500-page bill about billions of dollars. Billions of dollars until March. Ridiculous. Has drawn significant scrutiny for several reasons. Here are some of the concerning aspects highlighting by various sources. 1. Congressional pay raises. The bill includes provisions that would reinstate automatic cost of living adjustments for members of Congress, providing them with a pay raise for the first time since 2009. This has been criticized as self-serving, especially at a time when fiscal responsibility is a major concern. The country is in shambles. People can't even buy groceries, and these rich people want to make more money. What do you think about that? Do you think it's fair? Do you think they should make that much? I don't know. It drives me nuts just thinking about it. Number 2, Grok says, disaster and farm aid. While not inherently negative, the inclusion the inclusion of over 100 billion in disaster relief and aid for farmers has been contentious. Some argue that these should be standalone bills rather than attached to a CR, as it might be used to garner support for the bill without proper scrutiny. What do you think? I'm curious. I'm all for farmers helping. There's a lot of weird kind of stuff that might be conspiracy that happens to farmers. There is cloud seeding. If you've never heard of that, we can do a whole episode on cloud seeding. But they had to do cloud seeding, and they haven't gotten it right. They haven't gotten it right since the 60s, and they still end up with hurricanes and all this weird flooding stuff, right? That's all from cloud seeding also. Anywho, policy add-ons for number 3. The bill was reported to contain numerous policy provisions unrelated to government funding, such as the new rules for ticket sales transparencies, changes in healthcare policies, including telehealth and opioid crisis measures, and adjustments in how pharmacy benefit managers operate. Why would that, how they operate? That's, I'm curious. I'd like to know more on that one. Critics argue these provisions were added to leverage the must-pass nature of the CR. Yeah, so we're going to use that to help push it through because there's a bunch of other stuff in here that's just ridiculous and bloated. You could say that. Omnibus thing. I'm not sure what omnibus means, but I heard about that, and I'm thinking of something to do with a bus and a lot of crap. So anyways, rant on, right? That's why we're here. Lack of transparency is number 4. The size and complexity of the bill combined with the short time frame given for review have raised concerns about transparency and the ability for lawmakers and the public to fully understand its implications before passage. This has led to accusations of secretive legislative properties. What do you think about secrets? Do we need to have secrets in there? I don't think so. I think that's crazy. Ridiculous. That's what I think. They're just trying to fill it full of crap. Number 5, political opposition. The bill faced significant opposition from conservative lawmakers and figures like Elon Musk and Vivek Ramaswamy, who criticized it for its size. Make me number 3 because I am too. It's way too big. The inclusion of what they considered unnecessary spending and potential for continuing past fiscal practices without reform. That means they're trying to pass stuff that can go well past a limit that would be normal, right? They just want to keep going. This is ridiculous. This led to the bill's failure to pass. Of course, it's bloated. They got way too much in there. Number 6, potential for misuse. Posts on X have raised alarms about provisions that might expand emergency powers, allow for vaccine and mask mandates, or divert funds from Social Security, though these claims are not universally verified and should be treated with caution. Grok, I love you. All right. So, post on X have raised about provisions about the emergency power, allow for vaccine and mask mandates. Do we really need vaccines and mask mandates to continue? Right? We already know, and I wish I had the video loaded, we already have the proof that Dr. Fauci said that 2 masks would be needed to make the ultimate holding back of the coronavirus from being spread. We need to make sure that 2 masks is better. We want to make sure there's 2 liners in your masks or 2 masks. To later say that wasn't science. When he said, trust the science, it wasn't science. He later said it wasn't science. He later said that he made it up on his own. What a coincidence. Some of us conservatives were saying that for years. Anywho. All right. So, and the bottom line here is the combination of these elements have sparked debate over the appropriateness of passing such a comprehensive legislation under the guise of the necessary continuing resolution, particularly without more open debate or amendments. Crazy. This is just totally ridiculous. I'm telling you. I think this bill is nuts. What's this last thing here? They had something along the lines of a stadium. All right. Now, some of the conservatives are saying that this bill was supposed to buy a stadium or pay for a stadium. There's also Ukraine in there where they're supposed to get 60 something more $billion or something like this is supposed to be in this bill also to pass 60. I think it's 60 something billion that they're trying to also send to Ukraine in this 1,500 page document, which I think is crap. So, yeah, that's just nuts. Anyways, I said, so what stadium are they trying to build in the new CR bill? And Grok says, the new continuing resolution CR bill includes a provision for the potential development of the new stadium for the Washington Commanders. What in the hell is the Washington Commanders? Have you ever heard of that? Throw that in the comments. I'm curious. I want to know what the Washington Commanders are. I'm not going to look it up. I'm going to wait for you guys to throw it in the comments. So, the Washington Commanders at the site of the old RFK Stadium. This provision would rather transfer the administrative jurisdiction of the RFK Stadium campus from a federal government to the District of Columbia for up to 99 years, potentially clearing the way for a new stadium. However, the bill itself does not allocate funds for the building of the stadium. It only transfers control of the land. Isn't it crazy how counties and cities and states and federal governments can transfer land for $1? No issues. But if I want to transfer land to my neighbor for $1, they get thousands in tax and have to pay thousands in tax. But these people can do it, and it just happens, and they don't get charged nothing. What do you think? 16 minutes into this video. Holy crap, this has lasted a lot longer than I thought. Oh, crazy. Anyways, we're about done. I have things to do and stuff to do. Yeah, that's what we got to do. So I am just wanting to hang out with you guys for a few minutes. So if you have any questions or anything that you would like to say, feel free. If you want to talk for a few minutes, I got about 3 minutes here. What do you think about the bill? Any questions you want me to ask Grok? I'll be more than happy to answer some Grok questions for you. If you're interested, we'll do that. I'd like to say thank you to those watching this video also. I need to figure out where I'm streaming and how I'm going to continue to keep doing it. So anyways, what do you guys think about that? Ooh. All right. So, looks like that's going to be about it. What do you think about the 1,500-page bill? Do you think it is worth it? Do you think the Congress people deserve a raise? Do you? Do you really? Do you think they deserve a raise? I don't think they do. Anyways, check out my shorts. I'm not wearing shorts. I'm wearing pants, just so you know. No creepy vibes or anything. So, anyways, you all have yourselves a wonderful night. Take it easy. If you live anywhere in the snow country, be good. Check out, let's see, who are we going to check out tonight? I got an idea. I want to pull up a YouTube channel, and I would like you guys to go check that out. I don't know. What do you think? Oh, look, Tim Pool's live. All right. Let's see. We're going to go with, let's do this one. All right, here we go. I'm going to show this right here. Check out this channel. It's off-road season where he goes and pulls a bunch of people out of ditches and whatnot. It's awesome. Congress raise? No, Lynn said. No raise for you. Oh, man. Hey, check out my Lego thing back there. My daughter built that for me. Pretty sweet. My camera sucks, so the flower doesn't show up right. Look what my daughter built for me out of Legos. It's freaking cool, man. I tell you what, it's like a vase and it's got some flowers. All right. Got about 50 seconds left. So, anywho, go check out Casey Liddell. Awesome dude. Sometimes I can get him to come back to my stuff, which is pretty neat. Why can't I see the top? Or is that the top? I don't know. Looks like, well, maybe that is the top. Navity's Adventure, Rusty. How you doing, Rusty? Caught me just at the end of it. Just at the end. It's a beautiful thing. Me and Stella Artois. Been a while since I've seen you. I'm going to try to do this stuff a little bit more. I've been trying to find different subjects and different stuff to talk about. I don't know who in the heck wants to even talk about the stuff I talked about today. like this bill right here and the fact that they're trying to give themselves raises. Go check that out. FK, how you doing? How you doing, FK? Long time no see. Man, you better hit a rewind button and go check that out. That's right. It's a good show today, folks. All right. Anyways, let's go back. So, oh, dang, I just got the notification. Oh, man. At 8:38, I put it out there it doesn't give you the notification because I don't do enough repeatedly yet that it's throwing the algorithm as me as a priority. So that's why that happens. But at 8:38, I did have a post out there that was going to, say notify me or whatever, how YouTube does their stuff. And yeah, we talked about this bill. So off after tomorrow for the next week, a week and a half until New Year's, pretty much. Actually, yeah, until New Year's. So I plan on going live a little bit between then. And yes, Lynn, they are very bad. I wish I could hit the button and make that show up, but I can't. So, but yeah, they are horrible at giving notifications. And I do plan on being online during the week next week. I do plan on working on my other channel and getting a whole bunch of those things done and caught up. And then this channel, I'd like to come up with stuff. However, this is supposed to be more like modern news kind of thing. And unfortunately, I don't get home until the end of the day. So when I try to do my videos, it's on stuff that everybody else probably already saw. So I'm kind of at the end of the boat on that one. So I need to try to work on some way to make it to where whatever I'm talking about is fairly fresh. And I'm more than happy to take ideas on that. That would be super awesome. Why is that light so bright? Light bright. All right. Anywho, my apologies. But it is time for me to go to bed. I got to work tomorrow. So feel free to hit that rewind button and check it out. Or go check out Queso de Del, because I'm probably actually going to watch his video as soon as I get offline. So I'm going to say you all have a wonderful night. And we will see you soon. And there is a couple shorts coming out. One in the next hour. And then I think there's one after that, an hour later. So, and I just put a short out a half hour ago, I think. I don't know. I'm missing one. Did one turn into I think one turned into a regular video. Oh, 3 minutes and 1 second. It didn't count as a short. Doggone it. Well, I might as well post that one right now then. All right. I'm going to go do that. So that's going to be a 3-minute video. That's actually going to be a short, but it's a second too long. So it's in a normal video. I will have to edit that down into a short, probably. Oh, dang it. It's disappointing. Anyways. Yeah, call increase sucks this year. Oh, yeah. Killer topic for the future? I love it. Give me topics. I will talk about stuff. I will talk about the price of hot dogs at 7-Eleven in 1972. And my cat wants out, so I need to go. Anyways, been fun. Been great. Awesome. And we'll see you in the next video. Love you guys. Thanks for showing up. I'll try to get the notification out sooner. So if I don't see you between now and Christmas, Merry Christmas. But you should. You should see me. Yeah, Whoopi is a joke. She is a joke. Oh, goodness. Yeah, that lady, she needs to finally retire. All right, I gotta go. Peace out.